Hello my friends and welcome to a new video for Infinity Kingdom. This is Pyakia, an official British officer. And for the IB Prime League, let's talk about some important things and mistakes you have to avoid. First of all, you have to know that you have a very limited valued coins. And this, I believe it was called Violet. The Violet coins is the purple coins that you upgrade your skills with. And with this, you can upgrade the skills that you are going to use on your marches. So you have to know some important stuff, especially for some important and strong immortals. For example, we have here Alex. You have to put in mind that Alexander doesn't have his exclusive artifact in this IB Prime League. Alex is considered as one of the best immortals that deals physical damage in the front line. So if you are going to use him, don't just use the regular build. For example, I'm using Blade of Vortex, Spear Impale, and Toxin Barrier on Alex. And some people used in the Norheim or the just normal matches or normal PvP. Toxin Barrier, yeah, it is a must skill. You might use it or not. And also Berserker. Berserker is considered as one of the best skills you can use on Alex. I made a skill review about Berserker and you can check it on my channel. I really like it, I love it, I use it, and I keep it, and I will keep using it. But this skill will reduce the energy regen speed by 75%. Sometimes you might just put it on and you say that, okay, I'm okay with that because Alex has his ultimate skill as passive skill, but wrong choice. Why? Because Alexander doesn't have his ultimate skill as a passive skill. He has an ultimate skill that needs to be refilled with energy and keep getting this skill casted, because this skill here will prevent anything else. Alex doesn't have his exclusive artifact, so you have to put this in mind. You can use Adrenaline Rush on Alex. This is something I do not recommend, but if you want to keep running Alexander ultimate skill, you can keep using Adrenaline Rush. This is something you will not see or use in Norheim, but you will see into the IB Prime League. Here I'm just using Blade of Vortex and Spear Impale, and these skills here are not the on-hit effect skills. The on-hit effect skills like Combo and also Cleave, all of these skills, and also Wind Rage, all of these skills needs Alexander artifact. And also if you are going to use Hannibal is also considered as strong as Alex with when it comes to the physical damage. So also for Hannibal, he will not have this skill here as his passive skill. It will be an ultimate skill that needs to be casted with energy, and the energy regen in the IB Prime League is kinda lower than into Norheim because the Immortals boost is only 20. And here, for example, Alex has 88 energy regen, and this is kinda average. I'm not going to say low, but it will not be fast enough to keep spamming this ultimate skill over and over again. So he might get CC'd, by the way, because this skill, when it be active, it will grant immunity to all control, but if it is not active, it will not grant the immunity to controls. So this is something you have to put in mind. Also, let me just put the skills back here because I don't want to mess some things up. For example, I always use Cyrus alongside with my Embrace, and Embrace in this IB Prime League would be fine, but it will not be super strong. It will not be overpowered. It is overpowered in Norheim because the artifact system helps Embrace. Let me show you here as example. This is my Fire Marsh and this is my Embrace, and this is her artifact. I give her a crit rate artifact with a secondary stats crit value with another secondary stats with crit rate. I keep investing crit rates for my Embrace, and also for the dragon I keep investing crit rate buffs and the crit damage for my Embrace. Also the buff getting from Trajan, especially when I equip him with his exclusive artifact, it will enhance and give more crit rate or crit chance for 10 seconds. Some other stuff to put in mind, also the portrait levels. There are lots of portrait levels, especially for the immortals, not for the dragons, because when it comes to the immortals, you can give the immortals some physical damage if they are physical damage type and accuracy rate. And for magical immortals, you can give them more magical damage and the crit rate. This is why I'm not using Empress Wu for dealing crit damage. Let me get into the IB Prime League. Yeah, she will be dealing fine damage, but I want immortals that can finish the game quickly. So I'm not going to invest in, for example, Chase, because everybody's going to use Malice. Where is Malice? Malice is here. Everybody's going to be use Malice, and only weakness as my opportunity here to reduce the resilience rate and to deal critical damage. So if my opponent is countering my weakness and investing Malice skill into his march, then I will be ended up just not going to deal magical damage criticals. I am going to deal only magical damage solid without critical damage invested. So my Empress will just be dealing damage. And for this, I will ignore the fire march. I can like advise you to make a solid water march. Why? Because Merlin ultimate skill can deal damage to all the immortals or to all the enemy units. And also you have Dido. Dido can cast some chill effect, and also she can grant you some static armor that blocks some physical damage because it will give physical defense. Another good thing for the water march, you have to put in mind that like Ragnar ultimate skill, it will increase the magical damage they receive by 30%. So everything here for the water march will be investing to help Merlin to cast more magical damage, and this is going to be solid magical damage, and it will be way more better than the fire marches with Empress Wu only. That's why I'm investing some good skills to make my Sign Duke to make like as you see here, this is a skill that I can give to my Sign Duke to create lots of criticals. When you have less than 70% troops, your critical rate increases by 50%. So this skill here will let my Sign Duke to have more criticals. You can use this on Empress Wu to increase your crit rate, but you will lose the effect that you will have lose the other second of the skill here, that you will recover HP every time you deal physical damage. So you will lose this HP recovery rate or recovery on your Empress Wu. Good thing here, I just noticed this. And this Fighting Master skill, this is a skill that will grant you immunity control. You can use these skills on Immortal like Alex, who used to get lots of immunity control from his ultimate skill. Let me just reborn this. I'm just refactoring my skills on my marches. That's why I wanted to make this video with you guys, to help you with the tips and tricks for the IB Prime League, and enjoy the IB Prime League for tomorrow. And that's all for this video. Thank you all for watching, and see you soon.